Okay, I'm on page 163 of the textbook, and it is asking us in example 7. Actually, we already did example 7. That was this one. Sorry, I didn't realize those went together. So we are actually going to do the think about math question on page 163. We have one fewer problem to do than I thought we did, one less problem to do. Think about math. Determine which of these points are on the line. If the point is on the line, mark and label the point on the line. So they give us a bunch of points and they give us a graph to look at. So first of all, let's duplicate the graph for those folks who may not have a textbook. So I'm going to draw a coordinate plane, and you do need all 4 quadrants to show. And we have, it looks like let's see, these boxes are scaled by 2s this time. So at 2 for -6, 0, we have a point, or we have a line actually that's crossing there. And then at 3, give me just a second to duplicate this graph as best I can. And then it looks like we have one here. I'm trying just to lay in some points so that I can graph this without making a total mess of it. I wish in this case I had just copied this page, but I didn't, and it's okay. So 6 and 3 right there. So this line has a positive slope. It's not very steep. We'll calculate the slope in just a minute, but it's not going to be a very big slope because it's a very small angle, a relatively small angle, maybe 50 degrees, 45, somewhere in there. Okay, so this is the line that they've drawn, and these are the points that they want us to test. 0, 2, -2, 4, -2, 2, 1, 5, -4, 1, and 4, 5. And we need to say yes or no about these points, that they are on the line or they are not. So 0, no movement left or right, up to 2. That's going to be right here. So is that point on the line? No. -2, back 2, up 4. So we go back 2, up 4, which is right here. No, that point would be right here, back 2, up 4. That point is not on the line. I think I'm just going to leave these in here so you can see them. -2, +2. Each box counts for 2, so -2, +2. Yes, that point is on the line. 1, so over 1, up 5. Over 1, up 5. So over 1, 2, 4, 5. That's a no. This is just some good practice with graphing. So that one is a no. Back 4, up 1. Back 4. Remember, you start at origin. So there's 4. up 1. Yes, that is a point on this line. So let me get a red pen, not an eraser. There we go. That's a yes. Over 4, up 5. Over 4, up 5. Yes, that one is right there on the line. So that is a yes. And you know I can't just leave it there. I've got to add something to it. So let's go ahead and make a table of values for our yeses. So let's put a center line. And we have 3 yeses, so we need a total of 5 rows. I want to put in the independent, the dependent, just so you get used to the fact that those go with X and Y respectively. So we have a -2 and a 2. That was one of the points. That's that one. We have a -4 and a 1, and then a 4 and a 5. Okay. The ones that were no's cannot go in the table. That is so important. Cannot go in the table. All right, let's pick 2 of those points just to review how to do slope. So let's take these 2. You can pick any 2 that you want. And let's do our slope formula. So I'm going to label my points. I'm going to let this be x1, and this be x2, and this be y1 and y2. And let's just review our slope formula. We haven't done that in a few minutes. So we have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, rise over run. Y2 is 1, y1 is 2. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to make sure of that. Y2 is 1, y1 is 2. And then x2 is -4, and x1 is -2. This is why I find it so helpful to label my points, so I don't have to remember. I just look up there, and there they are. So we end up with a -1 over -4 plus 2 is -2. So that slope is a positive 1/2. And that's consistent with what I see. Remember I told you that it's not a very steep slope? It's definitely going in the positive direction, but it's not going there very fast. And since I have a point and a slope, you know I have to. Point slope. Remember what it looks like. Y minus y1. We're wearing the point slope outfit here. We know slope is a half. We know we need an x, and we know we need a y. And I'm going to use that 4 and 5 up there that I haven't used yet. So y1 is 5, x is 4. There's point slope. Can simplify it just a little bit. Half of -4 is -2. So this is the point slope. Final answer. If you want to carry on and do slope intercepts, you can certainly do that. Let me just draw another frame. We're going to put on another outfit. Slope intercept is y equals mx plus b. And we have y minus 5, 1/2 x minus 2. So let's figure out what needs to be adjusted. We have baby b, at least part of baby b. We have slope, and we have x. No problems there. We have y, and we have y. So it's that -5 that needs to move. And we're going to move him right over here. So y equals 1/2 x plus 3. Now look what happened to baby b. You don't ever want to do baby b until you finish simplifying. Baby b was not -2. Baby b is actually +3, and we'll look at the graph to see that. But this is slope intercept. I won't do standard on this one. But it says baby b is at +3, so that's where that line better cross the y-axis. And look at that. There's baby b, right where he's supposed to be, at +3. So that tells me that all of that math in there is spot on. We did not make any mistakes.